Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and don't forget to subscribe, but I'm glad you're here. So I'm all things travel, personal growth, lifestyle. Get it.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear.
So I'm currently an expat living in Paris. I'm an American living in Paris at the moment. So today the video is going to be about what type of visa I'm currently on, or I have. Without further ado, let me introduce what type of visa I have. When I tell you the time spent between the interview and the day I got my visa, I'm gonna clip the day I got my visa in this too, because it was like, I was so shocked. I am on a French long-term tourist visa. So that means I am touring. I am a tourist France at the moment. I went that route because one, it was the easiest to get for me, and two, because I have plans on staying a tad bit longer, but I kind of wanted to dip my toe in it to figure out like the process and what I had to do to obtain a visa, pretty much. I'm on a French long stay tourist visa, and the first question that I got when I said this was, did I have to speak French? Interview. Absolutely not. I did not have to speak French. I'm just touring. Like, there's like no commitment at this moment. I'm just here exploring and seeing if this is what I want to explore in the future, long term. We're gonna go to the website for the French visas, so I'll go ahead and link that and I'll put it here. So what you're gonna do is fill out the application, and these are the questions that I have right in front of me that I literally just took from the application. So you have to have a valid passport, what type of visa you're requesting. Examples include employment, family stay, studies, private stay, visitor, marriage, or medical reasons. They ask if you have a host or someone to sponsor you. For me, that was my boyfriend, and it was really easy because he is from here. The next question was when you plan on arriving to France and how long you plan on staying. Next question on the application is your means of support. So that means, how are you supporting yourself while you're traveling and exploring France? I went ahead and submitted bank statements, but I'll get into that in just a second. When you fill out the application, you're finished with the application, they then ask you to make an appointment. I made an appointment in January of 2022 for March. So it was, I had maybe like the openings and the time slots, there wasn't a lot. Like, I had to either do March or wait until like the end of April. So I went ahead and did March, the first week in March. Between January and March, I pretty much just made sure I had everything that I needed, which was a travel document, your passport issued less than 10 years ago, and you have to have at least 2 blank pages in your passport. You have to have an ID picture, like photograph. So I went to CVS or Walgreens, I'm not sure, and I took a visa picture. They're the same as passport pictures. Actually, I ended up taking another picture after my interview. I think everyone has to do this, so I don't really know why they ask you for that when they end up taking your picture anyway. Then you need a travel document, like a plane ticket or note stating that you are arriving or you're going to the country that you're applying for. Then you need a letter from your employer or proof of business ownership. So essentially, if you are a tourist, this is from my experience, so I'm talking from a tourist perspective. So the letter of from employer would not have worked in my situation because I didn't get time approved off for a year and a half. And my line of work, like, I can travel whenever I want to, so I didn't go that route. I have a business LLC in Atlanta that I ended up using for this particular visa application. So I went the business route. Super easy. All I had to do was promise not to exercise any professional activity in France, i.e. work in France. So I can't go to a coffee shop and talk about my business, like have a meeting talking about my business. So I can't do that. So what I had to do was promise not to exercise any professional activity, and I wrote a letter promising that I won't do that. I wrote that in English and in French. So my boyfriend translated it in French, and I had both of those documents notarized. Then I had to have proof of funds to cover my 1.5-year stay. They asked for the last 3 bank statements or any documents that show that you can cover your stay here in your country. The next thing they asked for was proof of accommodations. So they asked for my host to send a tenant agreement stating that they had a place where I was living. I think they asked for proof of like utility bill plus the rental agreement. I just pretty much asked them if he can send me both, because I feel like it doesn't hurt to have more. Like, I don't want them denying me because I didn't have enough. So whatever I needed to do to get that, you know, settled. Oh, so then you do need health insurance, like travel health insurance. So at the end of the application, they do have a website that they recommend that you use for your travel insurance. And I went that route because it was easy. I didn't feel like researching. I think I researched and just a little bit, and literally everybody said they use this this website, which I'll link here and in the description. And it cost literally $428 for 1 year, which isn't bad because, you know, the state, y'all know how much we pay for insurance in the States. Plus, I go to the doctor here and I'm like always completely shocked that one visit was 40 euros. And that's it. Like, they reimburse you. So depending on what type of insurance you have, they'll write you a slip for so you can get reimbursed through your insurance. But I'm like, you know how much this visit will cost me in the States? Like, I'm okay with paying 40 euros. It's fine. Throwing money at them, like, yes, what else do I need to be? The visa fee cost was $90 so they can process the visa application. What else do I have? Because I didn't want to miss anything. So okay, so in my packet of things, everything that I just included, I also included the statement of purpose. They don't really they don't say you need this, but with all the research that I did, everyone was saying you need a statement of purpose. I honestly think this helped me. So the statement of purpose letter, so you want to include this in your folder of documents. So when they send it off, like the person that is like going through your visa application, they're reading this, they know you're serious about it. They know that you just really want to be here and explore and try out the city. So in the statement of purpose, you want to include your reasoning of coming to the country that you're applying for. I said to explore, to see if this city. So in the statement of purpose, you want to tell them why you are coming to the country that you're applying for. I went to my visa appointment on March 5th and I received my visa in the mail Monday, March 15th. So that was literally 10 days. It took 10 days for my, I'm gonna link the video when I got it. Don't mind me looking crazy, but I was too excited. I pushed my dog out the way and everything, but I was so excited, so happy. Also, if you're looking for a template for the statement of purpose, I'll have that linked in my bio. Go ahead and click the link in the bio. It's a free download, so just get your free template on the statement of purpose and just put it in your file if you're applying for a visa. It's so easy. Literally, I tell you exactly what to put in there. Another thing, when I received my visa, there was a piece of paper in my visa stating that I had 3 months to validate my visa. So what I had to do, I went ahead and went on the website that's on the piece of paper. So I followed that prompt, and essentially I had to pay a tourist tax, even though I'm not working. I think it was like 300 or 400 euros. And then I had to make a doctor's appointment to go to their doctor here for me to validate my visa. I didn't receive a residence card. I didn't receive any of that. So I think it was just protocol, a little bit of money they wanted. I don't know. It was pointless to me. But that's it. That was my whole visa process. If you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask them in the comment section, on social media. Like, I'm very open. If you're in the visa process, like, yeah, just reach out to me. Also, I'll link here a video about why I moved to Paris. Thank you again. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I love all of you guys.